Hello guys, my name is Milan Patel. I'm currently pursuing my Masters in Health and Exercise Science at University of Houston Clear Lake. In this video, I will discuss about one of the most popular Olympic lifts, that is snatch. The snatch is one of the most iconic Olympic lift. The snatch exercise is a frequently used movement in strength and conditioning programs, and for a good reason, because it allows the athlete to lift very explosively and with similar biomechanics to running and jumping. In simple terms, the snatch exercise is a movement in which an athlete lifts a barbell from a ground to an overhead position in one explosive and continuous movement. To set up a snatch lift, lifter should approach bar with a hip width stance and toes turned out slightly about 10 to 15 degrees. The hips should be higher than the knees, chest up and out, scapula retracted and back should be straight. Head should be up with eyes pointed straight ahead. Shoulders should be over the bars or slightly in front with arms straight and elbow out. Here in this image, first three diagrams reflect the first phase of the snatch, that is the first pull. It begins as the barbell is lifted off the ground and ends when the knees reaches the first maximum extension. In this phase, hips and knees are begin to extend while ankles begin plantar flexion. Bar should be in close contact to the body at high thigh or lower abdomen. Trunk should be held at a relatively constant angle about the ground. Let's talk about the transition phase. It is also known as knee bending phase. In this image, the diagram third and fourth describes the transition phase. It begins at the first knee extension maximum and ends at maximum knee flexion. The knees are pushed anteriorly towards the barbell and flex about 20 degrees during this phase. In this phase, hips continue to extend. Let's talk about the second pull phase. It is also known as a triple extension phase. It begins at the maximum knee flexion and ends at the second maximum knee extension. During this phase, ankles are plantar flexed and heels raised off the ground while the knees and hips continue to extend. The larger amount of power is generated during triple extension phase. That is why snatch is very popular with sports training. Turnover phase. This phase starts from the end of the second pull until the barbell reaches its maximum height. During this phase, the lifter begins to move their body downward and begins to re-establish full contact with the ground. Catch phase. It starts from maximum barbell height until the barbell is stabilized by the lifter overhead. Feet are in full contact with the floor and with the arms locked overhead. Rising. This is the last phase of the snatch technique. It begins after the catch and ends by rising from a squat position. That is the end position of the snatch. Let's talk about work and the power. In first pull, mechanical work is greater than second pull. In second pull, power is higher than first pull because of the triple joint extension, and that is why it is the most popular athletic exercise for power production in sports training. Benefits of the snatch technique. It increases proprioceptions, improves core stability, improves quicker reflexes. It helps in faster sprinting. It also helps in higher vertical jump because of the higher force production. Increase coordination, improves posture, improve mobility and flexibility. Although somewhat flexibility is required to perform the snatch technique.